What are you doing, Margot? Margot's not a happy camper. Margot. Good morning. Welcome, Jane Ann. You were the first. Jane Ann was first. Courtney says, damn it. Oh, come on, Courtney. You did so good for such a long time. The problem was you created competition. Other people saw what you were doing and wanted to do it too. You made competition for yourself, and that's okay. Don't give up. One day you'll be first again. Good morning, guys. What's different about this picture? What's different? What do we see that's different here? I see something different. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That's right. The gate. Yes, the gate. So take a look. Maternity ward is now open. And watch this. Babies and moms have direct access to the outside. Yay! I swung this gate over, and all I had to do was put a little spacer right there. Come on out. So they have outdoor access. This is where Chuck was. This is where the donkeys were. This is that like extra pasture. I moved a bunch of rocks along the outside of the fence there to cover any gaps. I put boards as fillers along any areas that baby goats might be able to slip out of. And now moms and babies have access to the outside. And if we want to get in this area, it's pretty simple. We've got this gate to use right here. You just pop it open and you can come in. Pretty simple. Millie and Grayson are not so happy because they love sleeping next to the office door here. This was their spot, but now they're not going to. But pretty cool. We've got this whole area and also get this area as well. Hi, yay, you get more room. Yay, they get more room. It's exciting, exciting, exciting. Hi. So that makes me excited, except now that moms are face to face with other goats, they're gonna just headbutt away. Sometimes they headbutt so much their horns turn blue. I'm not even kidding you right now. I can see a dent in this fence. This is bowed out just a little bit from Margot or Joelle. I don't know, one of the big girls. Good morning, y'all. So anyways, that's change number one. Hi, hello. How are you, baby? Oh, you want attention? You want attention too? The other thing that's new around here is we have a new baby goat that was born last night. A 5-pounder. A 5-pound baby girl. Dazzle popped. She had her kid. There was a race between Twyla and Dazzle won. Guys, you don't stand in the feed bin because then you poop in the feed bin. That's the one thing I never understood. If goats are so smart, why do they stand in their feed bin? Why do they poop in their water? Why do they poop in their food bowls? Why do they...
Certain goats are smart.
Certain goats. Which ones? Pep still would poop in his own food bowl.
Have you ever seen it happen?
No, I haven't.
So, you can't prove that any of that poop is Pep.
Wasn't Pep's poop. Wasn't Pep's poop. So something kind of cool that I did last night. I was reviewing my camera footage around the barn, just kind of checking things out on my Ubiquity. And there's a camera right over there up in the corner. You can see it. It's facing right here along this edge. And I can drag the slider bar to fast forward. And I watched this entire feeder get emptied down in a matter of couple hours. Because what we do is we're putting second cutting orchard grass in these feeders here, these three, 1, 2, 3, and we're putting pretty good first cutting everywhere else. But as you can see, they still prefer the second cutting. So to watch this entire feeder go from full to empty just by sliding the bar like a time lapse is pretty insane. They eat a lot. Look at Joelle's boy. That's one of the mini Nubians. Was watching last night, wherever the silver Nubian went, her girl. Oh, somebody looks a little cold over here. Are you not enjoying the cold weather? You're not enjoying the cold weather? Yeah, it's a little bit chilly. But Joelle's silver Nubian was up on top of here, jumping around. The long legs give them a little extra jump. All right, I'll put you down from there because your legs are too short. Your legs are too short. Go back to your mama. Dale, my coffee. My coffee. Let's go see Razzle. Now, my network yesterday, the guy never showed up. Now, apparently they're coming today at 8, and they're just going to do the whole thing and make the connection. So once that's all done, we're not going to have any more buffering on the Angel Watch, everybody. Spotty! Would you like to play over here for a little bit? I mean, I guess you could. Hi, Nevaeh. How are you? So, Nevaeh is out. And why aren't you sleeping with your mom, your adopted mom? Hey. So here's Nevaeh. She's not the one that just had her baby, but there's Linus. She has accepted Linus as her own. They're just not sleeping together right now. Good morning, Deborah. How are you? We had some horrible winds last night, too. I have a tree blocking my driveway. If you guys hang tight, I am going to take the dingo over there and hopefully use the grapple to grab hold of the tree and move it from the driveway, because if the Verizon truck or Comcast truck comes, they won't be able to fit. This one here, she's the last goat due for this round of kidding until May. Take a guess. How many babies are in there? It's just going to be a guess. I don't know who it is. The goats will love eating that tree today. Yeah? Maybe. All right, here she is. Here's the one. Easy birth, the way we like it. Uneventful, no problems. Everything presented fairly okay. The baby came out with one leg back and one leg forward, which is still a good... it's still a good presentation. I'm okay with that. When the two legs are back, it makes the shoulders more broad and wide and a little harder to get out. But now that the baby's not wet anymore. Her name is Dazzle. Her name is Dazzle. Her name is Razzle. Give her the old razzle dazzle. That's all I know. Yes, Twyla will be the grand finale. That's right, the grand finale. It's going to be amazing. I don't know. Maybe we'll break a world record. Who knows? Baby cakes. I want to see you. I want to see this cute kid. I want to get a weight on this child, too. So what we're going to do is look for my... Here we go. I'm going to pick up the baby. We're going to get her in the bucket and weigh her. She's big, guys. She's a big girl. But she was born at exactly 5 pounds. She was teetering just under, just over, and kind of settled in on 5 pound mark. So these containers are just about good enough for 5 pounds. No! No! Why? Okay. $20 added to the mute fund. Wednesday morning, tune in. Wednesday morning, tune in. I'll be giving away some money. Oh my gosh, you look so much prettier. You look so much prettier now. You weren't very pretty when you were all covered in slime. Okay, there goes the weight check. She won't stay. I gotta put her in the bucket backwards. The backwards bucket, baby. Holy crap! In one night? I'm sorry to put you in like that. 5 pounds, 7.4 ounces. Oh my goodness. Good job, baby. All right, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Ugh. Mwah. Well, we don't normally have ginormous babies like this. All right, you can have her back. You can have her back. Well, that's good. We have such a huge weight gain right there. That's positive. We know that she's drinking a lot. 7.4 ounces overnight gain.
Wow.
That's a lot. Oh, see? Dumb goat poops in her water.
Yeah, but it's not Pep. You proved to me that Pep poops in his food and water. Frosty, on the other hand, Frosty's a dumb goat.
Frosty is kind of dumb, yeah.
He's the whole reason you had to put shutters on all the feeders. Because he would lay in them and poop and pee in them.
That's true. It was live streamed. Her birth was live streamed last night on this channel. So you can watch the entire thing right there. Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
You gotta get in there.
Grunt, grunt, grunt. Over here, we've got Princeton. Princeton is still in a cast. I checked his temperature yesterday and the day before and the day before. His temp is maintaining. I thought for a bit that his temp was high. It was 104. I turned the heat lamp on. I came back and checked it, and his temperature was 103.1. So just know that heat lamps can increase their temperature. But this poor little guy with his temporary cast on, his splint, has to stay in here for 4 to 6 weeks. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Oh my gosh. Will the leg fix itself? Yeah, that's the plan. There was no break. I took him to the vet and we got x-rays done. And I mean, minus a surgery on a goat's leg, which is not common. It's not what we do. It's not what farmers do. Hi, Spotty. 250 goats, man. I mean, legitimately, not the type of business you want to be in if you're afraid to spend money. You have this type of operation is expensive. Lots of hay, lots of medical expenses. I just don't even understand. Every time, which is like every other day, I'm at Tractor Supply. I can't leave there without spending $300. And they're all in necessities. It's all in necessities. It's like either dewormers, medicines, probiotics, minerals, molasses, dog food, more buckets. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Then you get into the breakers and the lights and the technology aspect of it to monitor everything. Yeah, you gotta be ready to spend some dough. Hi, princess. How are you? Who's ready to move a tree? Again, the guys from Comcast are coming to hook up fiber optics at 8 o'clock today. Apparently, they chose to skip the pre-inspection. Hi, Reba. When are you going to have babies? Are you ever going to get pregnant? Oh my gosh. Carly spent $5,000 on gerbils so far. Yeah, that's do it. Go down the slide. Jump to the slide. Jump to the slide. Come on. No, or just go over it. Whatever. No, they never did show up yesterday. Negative. Negative. If you're looking for Spotty when you come over here, honey, he's right here. All right, the sweepstakes is officially over because both moms were too close last night. We thought they were gonna go. Huh? Yeah, we took her off because honestly, we thought it was gonna be her and Dazzle going last night. She was showing a lot of signs. So I don't think I want to block this feeder off until I add another feeder. Just because if you look, there's not a whole lot of room where the main feeders are at here. So possibly the next thing, thank you, Kino, is to finally do that hanging feeder under the carport or underneath the overhang out there. I think that needs to be done. So then I'll block this off, stop them from consuming all of the second cutting orchard grass. Guys, you're pigs. You're pigs. Let's go move a tree. Let's go move a tree. Nope, I don't got nothing for you. Do you sell goat milk and products? We do sell goat products like soaps and chapsticks and things like that, but we do not manufacture it. Not here. We don't do any of that. What we do is like a petting zoo. It's called Goat Snuggles. We take the goats places. Like we just came back from the Lehigh Valley Flower and Garden Show. Oh, what are we barking at? There it is. There's the tree, guys. There is the tree down in the driveway. Do you think that my machine is gonna, my small dingo, my dingo, do you think my dingo, why does he have so many? Because we're a goat farm. We're a goat farm. Like I said, we take a bunch of goats different places throughout the year. And it's like a petting zoo, and that's how we make our money. I hear you, Spotty. Honey, you better get out here, Spotty. Tree down. Yes, the tree is down. The wind was so strong. All right, let's go. Let's go take it down. I think that my dingo right here will be able to handle it. Hey, get your head in there, sir. This is not for you to come out. This is human entrance and exit. No. All right. It's pretty big. Let the fuel pump go and the glow plugs. I'm gonna set you guys right here. You guys can watch and see the magic happen. Are we still here? Are we still here? This is a TX 1000. It's supposed to lift 1,000 pounds. That's what it's supposed to lift. Let's see if we can handle this tree. My hydraulics are cold. We got a little dusting of snow last night. Ooh, it's cold. You guys fell down there. That's not a very stable mount, is it? All right. Here we go. That's a big tree. That's a lot of tree. Okay, are we still here? Guys, this is I know it doesn't look big on camera, but I'm gonna tell you this is a pretty big solid tree that is down right here. And just grab hold of the trunk. The roots are up. And if any of the roots are still attached, it's gonna be very difficult to have the loader pull it off. But all right. I'm gonna attempt and hope it doesn't. See, I gotta get it off of my beautiful 300-year-old tree. Oh my gosh. I just realized the reason it didn't come down is it's sitting on top of my branch from this 300-year-old tree right here. And I don't want that branch to break. I love that branch. I love how it just swings, especially when here we go. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna push it forward. I'm okay. Step one, block the driveway and don't let anybody in ever. Nobody gets to come in. Step one. Step two, grab hold of it and see what happens. If I cut it, I'm just making more work for myself. Oh my gosh, I'm lifting in the air. Okay, well, it seems like the tree might be a little bit too big for this thing to lift up. So we know that weighs more than 1,000 pounds. Now I gotta get back up here. I gotta get it cleared out though. Okay, I got an idea. I have an idea. I'm gonna go around to the other side and push it. Somewhere. Let me see if I can lift this end and get the roots out of the ground. I keep lifting up in the air. Oh yes, yes. negative. I can't lift it. I'm gonna push it this way now. I just need to clear my driveway. We're getting closer. Oh my gosh. All right, we've moved it completely away from the driveway. It's now off to the side so I can deal with it when I have my chainsaw and a pair of gloves and safety equipment. But the most important thing is my guy can get through here. My fiber optics man. So we were able to move it. That's good. Look. Got nothing, I got no branches down or anything, just a big tree in the corner now. That'll still be there when I come back in May. Maybe, it might be. You never know. I need to go snuggle a goat. My hands are cold now. My fingers are chilly. Oh. Come here, goats. I need a warm goat. They're 103 degrees. They'll definitely warm my hands up. Oh, it's chilly. How do you go from the 70s to this? Oh. Yes, yes, I hear you. Oh, it's so nice in here. Come here. Goat. I need a big goat. Who's my goat? To me. Who's giving me the love? Or a baby goat. I don't care. Either one. I know what to do. I've got it. Oh, one hand warmer for each hand. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. I got hand warmers now. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I feel the blood coming back into my fingers. You want some too? Did you cut a booger nose? Nope. Ish. What is that? What is stuck to your face? You just gotta get your hands underneath their bodies. Here we go. Yes, yes. All right, I'm good to go now. Whew. Nan, hi. Nan has become quite the friendly goat. Frankie? Be careful there. Be careful. You're gonna hurt yourself. Let me get Spotty. He's yelling. Spotty, come here. Hey, come on. Come on, right here. Hey, look at me. Come on. Come on. You chose to come down here. Come on, now come up here. Good job, buddy. He's so hungry. He's so hungry. Bud. Ah. Oh. I don't have a bottle ready for you. Oh gosh, I got punched in the face. Knock it off, dude. We have to give Daisy her sedation meds at 9. So apparently I'm sedating a horse. I'm sedating a horse at 9. Is it an injection or is it oral? I hope it's just an oral medication that I can hide in some feed. I don't want to tranquilize a horse. What are your thoughts on peptides? Is that like the weight loss stuff? I don't even know what that is, really. Not that it... I don't know. Don't have much of a thought on peptides. Oral, under her tongue. Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Bud. Mom's coming out, I think. I hope. He has a droopy ear because he got an ear tag in there. Piece of metal. He's got a very heavy earring in his ear. Okay. Woo! Shots, apparently. Shots and blood draw. Yeah. Is this the arena? All right, who's going to win? First one off loses. I say that the tan and white one goes off first. Oh, there you go. You win. You're a winner. Whose birthday is it? Tammy's birthday? Excuse me. That was Spotty that I was holding with the beautiful colors. Do it. Jump around. Jump up and get down. Jump, jump. Crisscross and make ya. Jump, jump. Do it. Jump. Jump around. Jump up and get down. No? It's like, you stupid human. Stupid human playing stupid human tricks. Well, jump or something. You're a baby goat. You're supposed to be jumping around. Okay, you guys are boring. Boring. So if you're just tuning in, we've opened up the maternity ward for all of the goats. There we go. You just don't want to do it on camera. I get it. Maternity ward is open. The gate is open. Moms and babies can come on out here. We put a gate here, which we have easy access to. Honey, if you need to get through here, just pull this tab down, come through, and you can easily get through here. No problems whatsoever at all. It is on an angle, but that's by design, y'all. I did that by design. Sorry, Spotty. So that gives them more room plus outside access. As the weather gets nicer, the rest of the herd can spend time outside under the carport, or I mean under the overhang. Hello, how are you? Oh, I just had a thought. Andy, what do you think about this? Do you think we should let these guys in with the moms and their babies, or do we let them in major gen pop? These guys got to go somewhere, right? These guys had the C-sections, these two. I'm wondering where I should put them. Maybe they go over here into the maternity ward, into the middle school / outside. It'll give them outside access. Not as crazy as the gen pop, especially when it comes to feeding again. Why is the gate on an angle? Because right here is a 4x4 post, and that's where I wanted to have the gate latch, is at the 4x4 post. So instead of swinging the gate perfectly 90 degrees, and then like adding more stuff, I just utilize that. Little quirky, but that's okay. Yeah, I think the mom's in the baby section too. Um, hi, hi. Sheep over here is just living life comfortably, eating as much as she can, just living comfortably. There's not a whole lot we can do with this sheep. Um, she's older and she's got arthritis, so I don't know. Maybe she'll be able to go in the maternity into the mama section as well. I don't know. She just can't run the rampant around the entire farm and make it impossible to catch and get all skittish and scared. If we break her from being skittish and scared, then I think we'll be okay. Is this a cuddle huddle? Can I join? What are we talking about over here, girls? Are we gossiping about the boys? It's the last thing on their mind, guys. Boys are the last thing on their mind. The breeding schedule that we have planned isn't working. I thought, hey, we'll try to get some girls pregnant every other day, every third day, or something like that, just periodically throughout the. What in the world? Did you lick somebody's pee? What's that? Who is that? Go outside then. Oh, you can't find your baby. So unfortunately, it's not working that way. It seems like we don't know. We don't exactly know why we're not on track the way we should be. Bring the boys out to do their job on any of these girls, and they're just not peeing on themselves. They're not horny enough. I don't know why, but they're just not horny enough. They're not even peeing on their beards, which is strange. Hi, pretty girl. How are you? And you guys knocked all the chairs over here. April. Oh, yeah, she had a baby goat born on her birthday. That's right, Dazzle. That's awesome. Do they need exercise bout in the field? I don't know what that means. You're speaking a foreign language to me. Let me say that exactly the way you wrote it. Do they need exercise bout in the field? That doesn't make any sense to me. We're currently trying to grow the grass back there. I was thinking of trying to overseed it, but I don't have any time. I have no time to do things that I want to do that I know need to be done, and that bothers me. I really need to overseed that back pasture and this upper pasture. I need to throw fresh orchard grass down and possibly something else. The gates are closed. We want those pastures to be nice and thick and lush and full before I let anybody go in there. I want the roots to be stable, and I want some type of plant back there that actually will help with parasite load, because those fields, those pastures are wet. In fact, honestly, I picked up, you remember Veruca and her brother, the big guy? What the heck was Veruca's brother's name? Anyways, they have a huge farm. Wherever Veruca came from, they have hundreds of animals, but mainly beef cattle, but they do have probably about 100 milking does. And here's the thing. She told me, Wonka, that's right. She told me that they stopped allowing their goats to go to pasture because that stopped the barber pole work. And I like that idea, except you now have to purchase hay for them to consume and eat all year long. That's a bummer. And considering that we have 9 acres of wetlands bordering our property over here, we already know that the moisture level is going to be high enough. Pep, you're supposed to be smart, right? All right. 2 + 2. He's thinking. He's processing that really quick. Go ahead. I'll dumb it down for you a little bit. 1 + 1. Now he's still dumb. Yeah, so what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I can take a page from another farmer's book and just never let these guys go to pasture. I mean, they live comfortably, they eat comfortably. Financially, it would be a burden on us because we would have to supply this 24/7, 365. I feel like I'll run the risk of a higher load of barber pole worm on our goats. You're not a sheep, buddy. You're just not sheep. That's not he's not smart. You take a look. I'm not sure if you can see this from here, but you can see some moisture, some standing water in the ground down there. Well, that's where the barber pole worm lives. In the moisture, in the wetness. And you see all those trees out there? All those dead trees that are kind of standing beyond the fence line? Oh my gosh, you're right. He was showing me 1 + 1 is 2. He did the math. Dude, you're so freaking smart. You're right, Jack. You're right, Jackie. Oh my gosh. So all of that's wetlands. 9 acres of wetlands dividing the property to some really good soil back there on the mountain. We do have that entire mountain. If I could get the goats to forage in the mountains back there, we would have unlimited food for them all year long. Can you proactively treat goats for the barber pole worm? No, you can't. You cannot. It's a great question. I wish there was like a, it's not how it works though. There are things out there, vaccines for like pneumonia. There's vaccines for other things, but there's not vaccines for worms, for parasites. Can you put topsoil from that mountain? I thought about doing topsoil, but the problem is taking topsoil and distributing across that field there is not feasible. Number one, the sheer volume of topsoil we'd need to cover, 4 acres or something like that is too much. And then on top of that, topsoil isn't what you want to do because topsoil is soft inherently. It's very soft and mushy. And over time, what's going to happen is you're never going to be able to walk or drive out there because they're just going to turn it into a swampland. The water absorbs inside of topsoil. So what it is, if you dig around your yard, just under the topsoil, you're supposed to hit a base. You need some sort of clay surface under there. So you need that base for stability. And if you're adding 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate amount of soil, then you're not going to have a good base to drive on if you ever need to, deal with the field. The goats' hooves will always sink in, especially during muddy or rainy seasons, and you're still going to have the barber pole worm problem. So, yeah. No, bringing any amount of anything in isn't feasible. I want you to understand that what 4 acres of land would require. Do the math. Somebody run the math. Andy could run the math on ChatGPT and ask, say, how many, if I wanted to bring the soil up 6 inches across 4 acres, how many yards of soil would that be? All you got to do is ask ChatGPT that. How many yards of clay soil would I need to bring the ground up across 4 acres? He left. Man, I can run that math later. It's a lot. It's so freaking much. You'd have a full construction site here forever. Yeah, and it would be expensive. So there's things you can do and things you can't do. You can utilize what you have. And the best way I see it, in order for that land to dry up, I need some sort of drainage. I could trench across the field and I could just put a drain pipe. Water will sink down and find daylight. That's number one. Number two, plant something that is aggressive and deep rooted. If you get aggressive deep roots inside the soil, you can stabilize that land a lot better. Basically, are you serious? Oh, it was frozen shut. Yeah, right. You think the fiber guy actually is going to be here in 4 minutes? They didn't even call to say they weren't showing up yesterday. I have very little faith that they're going to be here in 4 minutes. What eats barber pole worm? Well, I don't know. I see where you're going there with the thoughts. I see what you're thinking, but it's invisible. You can't see it. Weeping willow trees. Yeah, I need to spread it across the entire 4 acres. Again, we're back to that would take forever. And then you would actually block out. I want them to eat what's on the ground, guys. The whole purpose is to not fill that barn full of hay or full of, hay for them to eat. Let them go out to pasture. So what I want to plant is stuff that they can eat that regrows in a couple weeks. They'll kill willow trees. Willow trees will kill out all of the grass that's underneath it. And basically you'll just have space for them to wander on without food. Obviously not ideal either. But there is a willow tree in one of those pastures already. And there's a couple willow trees in those pastures. And I can tell you that water sits. Water still sits in that pasture and does not move. So, you want an aggressive grass, which I already know. Listen, it's orchard. So a type of there's a different type of grass that helps with parasites. Justin, 3,227 yards at approximately, I don't know, $30 a yard plus delivery. So 30 times 3,227. So 10 would be 30,000. That'd be $90,000. That'd be $90,000 worth of top. That's insane. That's a lot. That's a lot. I knew it'd be a lot. I'm not going to open stuff. It is 7:59. I have a couple of things to open, not much. I have some letters from my favorite person in the world, minus my wife, Sue Bedger. Thank you so much. And I also have a letter from Chris Johnson, in case you were wondering. Chris Johnson. Could you spread the manure all across the field? That's even softer. That's the problem. No. The manure that I have, that was the original goal. That's why I put it back there. And listen, I'm not making all of this up. I talked to an old timer farmer, and I told him my plan. He was actually here on my property, and I told him what I wanted to do by spreading all of the old manure that turns into nice, rich soil across the pastures. And he said, bad idea. Very bad idea. He's the one that told me that all you're going to do is create an unusable field. My thought process was to bring the field up over time, since I have an unlimited amount of manure that comes from my barn every single year that I clean it out. I'll keep building. But no, I was told that is the wrong move. The wrong move is to get the water to go away, to dry up the field. It's too wet. It's way too wet. But I want to use that wetness to my advantage by growing something that grows deep into the ground. $96,810 plus delivery. If anybody wants to send me $100,000 so we can raise our pasture spaces up, I mean, that would work. The 4 acres being 6 inches up, the water level would be down that way, and we would have no issues. But it's never going to happen. That is something that'll never happen. We're just going to utilize what we have. All right, so it's officially 8:01, and the guy's not here. I'm going to check the other window, see if he maybe... Sorry. So the easiest solution is to go down to the seed and supply place and buy a mixed grass, orchard grass, and some other stuff that I want. Broadcast spread it out there with an overseeder. You do have to kind of like disrupt the surface so the seeds will actually go down and in. Instead of plowing the whole field and everything. First up, I don't even think a tractor could handle driving on there. We would sink. So the best way, honestly, is to probably hand seed it or broadcast it with a broadcasting spreader, and then just maybe drive over it with the dingo, or I don't know, score the surface. I'm not sure, but I have to plant something because now's the time. Now's the time. If you dug a pond, would that help, or just still be bad for the goats? Yeah, first off, you how much red tape somebody wants to cross for that? Jeff? Good morning, Jeff. I hope Jeff is on here. Jeffrey? Yes, yes. He says yes, yes. Use your pigs to dig it up. Tile is the best way to go. Tile. Like a... Explain that. Is that just a pipe going out? Drainage? Tile drainage, I think is what you're going for. I'm not sure. Potatoes. Yeah, drain tile. Okay. That's what I figured you meant. Guys, I'm thinking to myself, I mean, what do we want? Like subway tiles? Do you want some 4x4 tiles? Trenches. Yeah, that's the plan. That on top of thick grass. So now what are we going to do? Just going to sit here and wait. It's not protected wetlands in the fields. Over there is protected wetlands. So I have a delineation. There is a space where it becomes wetlands. I will not touch that. I will only be messing with what's in my fields to get out there. And here, you know what I found out last year, which is insane? Our property here slopes towards the creek. That's great. The neighbor's property across the street is huge, right? And all of his water runoff and going across the fields, here's what they did. Oh my gosh, here's what they did. Their field comes down, and then the road came into place. And then they have this like swale, which traps all the water on that side of the road. They legitimately dug a drainage pipe that's probably 1.5 feet under the road, and it lands right behind my barn and dumps into my fields. So not only am I dealing with whatever rain and water comes down onto our property, I'm taking whatever acreage is across the street, funneled through a drainage pipe that dumps exactly where I'm trying to avoid the water. And the only thing I could do, because I have pastures and fences, is either continue that drainage pipe that's huge, this is a big project, and run it all the way past my fields. It would be illegal for me to block it off, yes. That was done by the township because it would erode, the road would have all this erosion. So it is legal. It's been done, it's legal. I mean, what are you gonna do? So what I need to do now, we need to, I say you dig a drainage pipe and point it back to them. Water doesn't go uphill. It doesn't work that way. Oh gosh, live stream BD2. You're dumb. Does that really work for people? That would be so funny if that actually worked for people. Start to open the mail. Guaranteed your guy will show up. Yeah. a water cannon. I thought I'd send a little love your way, but then I decided, nah, I'd rather send a ton. I'm a silent watcher, never miss a show. You guys are family and one of a kind. Birthday season was awesome. I bought so many shirts over that time period, and then released the I Stand with SFF. You got this. Just remember how much you are loved by all. Your followers will be right there with you, Lauren and the farm. Just take it one day at a time. Enjoy each day until we know the outcome. Love, Chris. Thank you. All right. Say goodbye to Mr. No, actually, leave him there. This is funny. Leave him there. I got 3 letters. One's for Hannah from Sue Bedger. Letter, the Goat Father. This one is directly to me from Aunt Sue Bedger. Yeah, time him out. Time him out. That's clearly a bot or somebody who runs around on people's streams trying to get them to end it. Oh, this is so good. She does such great cards. The Goat Father's birthday. This is awesome. I love it. Look, guys. Goat News 3/21/26. Worldwide knucklehead celebrations expected. The Goat Father's birthday. The most important day of the year has arrived. She's so fun. She's so fun. This is great. The back of the card has, you guys are being balanced up by today's sponsor, Morton's Natured Seasoning. Goes good on everything except cereal. Try. Come on, Morton. Do better. Happy 41st birthday for the very best goat daddy and nephew. I love you, Auntie Sue. So cool. And there she is. Hey. You. Hey. Everyone, mods, anybody that's saying 44, get them off of here. Delete the message. Delete it. Delete the message. Delete the message. 44. I'm going to open the one that says SFF, but I'm going to leave Hannah to open the one that's for her. Let's see. 809. Still no technician. Really starting to get upset at these guys. Aww. I hope that she knew. I hope that poor Auntie Sue knew that Dirk, my AI assistant, actually created this image. Not that these goats weren't actually on the trampoline, but they weren't all looking at us. And so Dirk took that image and made them all look at us. So, that's all right. It is a cute picture. A Whole New World, Steinmetzfamilyfarm, a barn full of love, February 2026. A whole new world. It is cute. I heard it when you're 54 for Andrew. Okay, this is a single-sided card. I look like I'm 51, don't I? I get it. All right. Well, this old man over here can still beat you in an arm wrestling competition. Well, actually, we never did arm wrestle, did we? We did not. That's really cute. And then it's full of pictures of our farm and our goats and Spotty and the babies and the birds and the moms. So cute. Love you all, Aunt Sue. Thank you, Sue Badger. You are a very thoughtful woman. getting frustrated at the Comcast business. Not many bald at 44. Oh well. Yep, not many 44 years old. 44-year-olds have gone through what I've gone through. I could write a book. Challenge me to an arm wrestling competition. Knowing my luck, my old joints, I'd break something or I'd pull something. I don't know about that. You were 11 when I was born, at least not old enough to be your mom. Well, you were 11. Wait. I was 11 when you were born. Oh, yeah, you could be my mom. Not really. No, you couldn't. I can't. My hands are still cold. I can't call them. I don't have 2 phones anymore. I dare you to stay live until they get here. It's a dare? Oh my gosh. No. She said, it was balding when you met me at 29. You're dumb. That's not true. I had a full head of hair. I need to find the picture of me wearing my black shirt tucked into my khakis with my hair spiked up in the front, and Lauren's heart melted the day she saw me. Melted. She was like, I'm in love. Love at first sight with that full head of hair. Did you see pictures of the iPhone I sent you? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. You're an antique, huh, Sheila? Okay. About ready to give up on this. Blah, blah, blah. It's true. No, see, the wedding photo. See, we didn't get married until years afterwards, guys. I went through a separation, and the problem is my separation was extended. And so I went through a 7-year divorce, everybody. I went through a 7-year divorce. So, and like a 4-year custody battle. And of course you're gonna bald during that point. So if we would have married, no, it was no comb over. It was no comb over. It was not a comb over. Why so long? Because my ex is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And I have people here in the live stream that can attest to it. Don't even post that picture, honey. Don't do it. I'll post some pictures of you. So yeah, I couldn't get married because my ex wouldn't show up. She would flee the state, get on planes, and get admitted into psych wards, and it was a handful. It was a lot. I haven't heard from my sister. No. Will I pass my finals, bro? Probably not, man. Not if you're on YouTube on some stranger's channel asking if you're gonna pass your midterms, your finals. No way, brother. It ain't happening. Sorry, dude. You're just not smart enough. I hope you will. Actually, you know what? Just cheat. You'll be fine. You're welcome. Oh, man. She's not. Last I heard, she was in Massachusetts. She was in Massachusetts. That was mean. I have been known to be mean. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to. She was in Massachusetts, and now her number's disconnected. I tried her number, and she doesn't answer anymore, and I don't know where she's at. So I've been checking like obituaries and things like that. It's a shame that that's what it's come down to. Still not here. 8:16. All right, Josh. Gotcha. Yeah, everybody's snoozing, not just the animals. My wife, Mary, Joe, everybody's asleep. They're all in bed just staring at the screen right now, waiting for the next stupid thing I'm going to say. No, I don't have my sister's dog anymore. She took it. She took it away. She came and got it and stayed here for an hour. Yes, there's $20 on the mute fund. That's it. $20. Oh my gosh. I'll take the fiber optic myself and install it at this point. No. I'm done. I'm past an hour anyways, so I'm going to end the live stream. That's it. That's it. I'm out. I'm going to go. I really was hoping, see, I scheduled this appointment for 8 o'clock yesterday because they were supposed to do a walkthrough, and then today they were supposed to do the install. And he said, possibly, if he comes during the walkthrough, he'll just install it then. That would be yesterday. Well, they didn't even show up. Today's supposed to be here at 8. Today's supposed to be the actual install. I timed it for 8 o'clock in the morning because I have a secondary live stream going for 12 hours. My thought was they'll come in, install it. We'll switch over from the regular cable internet to the fiber optics. We'll restart the Angel Watch with 0 issues, and I'll be so excited. Well, if I restart the Angel Watch on the Goatfather channel right now, and then he shows up in an hour, now I'm just ending that live stream, which is probably what I'm going to have to do because I don't want you guys to sit idle. But I was trying to avoid all that chaos. I wanted like this seamless transition. I'm hoping with the fiber optics, I can increase my bit rate. Currently, I'm streaming at like 3,500 kilobytes per second. It's not a lot. It's not a lot for good quality. If I switch to when I switch to the fiber optics, if this does what I want it to do, I can increase my bit rate to 10,000, maybe even 20,000. I increase my frame rate to 30 or 60 frames per second rather than 24 frames per second. I can make OBS the priority for better image tuning, so everything should come through much clearer. Now, obviously, I'm at the mercy of security cameras because I'm not streaming through like a GoPro or something like that. But you could. But ultimately, the whole deal is we're not going to have the spinny wheel of death anymore. And I can try my best to give you the highest quality image possible. Make sure if you get fiber optic or any other internet, you get it locked in for the price, because if not, they'll change it and they'll surprise you. They did this to us twice. So, Josh, you probably didn't hear, they don't even have fiber optic in my area here. I had them run independent fiber optic line all the way to my house from town. And I'm locked in for 5 years. I'm locked in for 5 years, and I have my own dedicated fiber optic line that travels down the road. It went 18 miles. Starlink technicians are always on time. Can you believe they ran 18 miles of fiber optic line for my house? That's crazy. I can't even imagine how much money that cost to run 18 miles of fiber optics. Crazy. But you shine a light through one end, it'll go all the way through back to the other end. Ta-da. It's wild, isn't it? All right. Well, I'm leaving. Unless you guys have something very important you want to say. Go ahead, now's your shot. 2 minutes. Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way. I need to wear green. Is this green? This is green enough. Don't pinch me. Gosh, your mom's out of power. That's fun. Piggles is sleeping. Meds for Daisy at 9. Start the generator for my mother-in-law since she has no power. All right, I'm gonna go restart the Angel Watch, I guess. Go tranquilize your pony. That's in 40 minutes. All right. Nice to meet you too, Lori. I don't see anything that's really important. Nobody has important information for me. All right, I'm leaving. For real. Goodbye. Goodbye. Double tap that screen like this. That.